Kayal Naiki, Assistant Professor of English, V.V. Vane Perumal College for Women, Virudunagar. So I feel very glad in sharing my ideas about the poem Village Song by the Indian writer Sarojini Naidu. So let me take you through the poem. So first let me tell you a few things about the author Sarojini Naidu. I think you all of you very well heard about and knew about the poet, Indian poet Sarojini Naidu. So apart from being a poet, she was an Indian political activist as well. So her mother was a poetess, and she inherited the instinct of poetry from her mother as well. So when it comes to the India's freedom struggle, she was an important figure. Naidu's work as a poet earned her the name Nightingale of India and it was given by, this name was given by Mahatma Gandhi because of the color, imagery and lyrical quality of her poetry. And here I would like to share a picture of the poetess and Indian political activist Sarojini Naidu, along with the great political leader Mahatma Gandhi. So the Village Song is one of the great pieces of Indian poetry, showing the relationship between a mother and a daughter, about the importance of being a mother and about the motherhood, and an approach by an Indian girl towards the married life. So the entire poem talks about the dialogues between a mother and her daughter. It's about her marriage. So the theme of the poem is the comparison between the world of human beings that abounds in material pleasure and the world of nature that is contrary to it. So the Village Song reveals the allurement of the pastoral life unspoiled by sorrows and sufferings of life. So the dialogue between a mother and the daughter in this poem unfolds the entire theme of this poem. So the happy world of nature seems more enchanting to the daughter when she is asked by her parents to get married and enter into another life. So it's for the daughter, the world of nature seems more enchanting than the world of sordid realities, pain, sufferings and frustration. So even the mundane desires and pleasures hold no charm, and she desires to escape in nature, the daughter. So but somehow the mother, she just wants to endures or strives or persuade her daughter to get into a married relationship. She persuade her daughter to lead an ordinary and normal life like her itself. How she got married to the daughter's father, and how she bore a daughter, and like that, a very normal life she wants her daughter to lead. But the daughter seems to intend on having her way despite her mother's counter arguments. To the determined daughter, the call of the beautiful nature with its peace and happiness is undeniable and irresistible. So let me take you, there are actually 4 paragraphs in this poem. So one after another, let me explain you. Let me read out the first paragraph now. Honey, child, whither are you going? Would you cast your jewels all to the breezes blowing? Would you leave the mother who on golden grain has fed you? Would you grieve the lover who is riding forth to wed you? So from the very lines we can understand how a mother is trying to persuade her daughter not to leave her, because very soon she is about to get married, but the daughter she don't want to enter that relationship. She just want to escape that other part of the life. So the mother addresses her sweet daughter and asks her where she is going. Would she throw away all her jewelry into the wind that is blowing? Would she leave her mother who has fed her with golden grain, that has brought her up with such love and affection? Would she also break the heart of the lover who is coming on horseback to marry her and thus causes intense grief? So this is all about the first stanza. I will take you to the second stanza. Mother mine, to the wild forest I am going, whereupon the champa buds are blowing, to the coil haunted river isles, where lotus lilies glisten. The voices of the fairy folk are calling me, oh listen. So the second stanza is all about a daughter's reply to her mother's request. So what she is telling that she wants to go to the forest. So I think you heard about the word champa. It's a flower with very intense smell. The smell will be very significant. You cannot deny that or escape that smell. So but the daughter, she is just fed up with the harsh realities of the life, the world, which is determined to go away. She would go away to the beautiful forest where the sweet scented champa flowers are shining in all their beauty and the koils are singing. The fairies are calling her to the beautiful forest and she must go. So she hears their call and the nature just invites her, and she invites her mother also to listen to them. The third stanza is, let me read the third stanza. Honey, child, the world is full of pleasure, of bridal songs and cradle songs and sandal-scented leisure. Your bridal robes are in the loom, silver and saffron glowing. Your bridal cakes are on the hearth, oh whither are you going? So the mother continues her attempts to make her stay in her own world. The world is full of pleasures. There are sweet lullabies and sweet marriage songs, and there is also plenty of leisure and fragrance of sandalwood. Her bridal dress of beautiful and bright white and saffron colors is being prepared. The delicious bridal cakes are also ready. At this time, the daughter is about to leave the house, cancel her wedding. So the last stanza is, therefore, the last stanza is all about the bridal songs and cradle songs of cadences of sorrow, the laughter of the sun today, the wind of death tomorrow. Far sweeter sound the forest notes, where forest streams are falling. Oh mother mine, I cannot stay, the fairy folk are calling. So the last one is all about the daughter cannot be stopped. The call of the fairies is much more powerful. She frankly tells her mother that the pleasures of this world are short-lived and the pleasures she refers to are fleeing. The sunshine of joy is darkened in no time. So she will go to the forest and enjoy the sweet music of the birds and the streams. She can no longer stay with her but must go, for the fairies are calling her. So this is all about the poem. I hope you enjoyed the poem. Thank you for listening. So finally, before winding up, the theme of the poem is, so it gives a vivid and forceful expression to the eternal longing of the human heart for the remote, the distant and the unfamiliar. the fluctuations of the human joys and sorrows, which is eternally beautiful and sweet. So the poetess here dramatizes the tension between the mother's traditional view of life and the daughter's romantic view of individuality. So that's all about this poem. Thanks for watching.